Hey, what is up once again, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube first? Sorry I haven't done this much today or anything. I have been busy with work, and then I got home from work, and then we played D&D. I doing a Pokemon themed D&D. It is my own originated continent, everything like that, and so on. And it's fun for my players. They are enjoying it. I only got two people as players in the game, but they are trainers with a team of possibly up to six Pokemon. We're still very early in the series of this thing. The numbers are a bit of original, taking a bit from both 5th edition and actual Pokemon video game mechanics. Because the cool thing about having an RPG game already out there is that they have their numbers set. And it's just taking those numbers and putting them into a dice. I've seen a lot of cool things where people will take 5th edition spells and kind of translate it into loose ways how Pokemon attacks work and stuff. And that's super cool. I'm doing more Pokemon attack. So the 5th edition thing comes more for the trainers and stuff. I can get really nerded out on that, but if you just watch the anime and see what the heck Ash does and how much that dude lift and hit with, and not just him, but like you got people. Professor Oak takes a hyper beam to the face and lives. What? And that's in the anime, man. So I'm just saying, people be built different in the Pokemon world. So, in that regard, I feel like it's cool to give a non magical class 5th edition character to use, and human, of course. So, you're a human, anything that is non magical. So, that includes monk, because aura can be translated into chi, essentially. But that's nerdy stuff. And that's what I was doing today after I got off of work. And it's good to find stuff to do for yourself. Even if it seems something like really not significant to others. If it ain't hurting anybody and it's something you enjoy, find you some time to do that. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all, man. You know? I'll be looking after all my animal friends and stuff. Rorschach, he never wants to agree with the camera. Y'all don't realize how hard it is to actually find times to let your animals record with you. I never force anything on my animals, and that's another thing that you'll notice on this channel a lot. My animals are never forced into doing anything that they don't want to do. Anytime I'm recording and they want to back off or they start acting weird, cool. Sorry, I'm I still have a bit of sort of congestion in my chest, and every time I'm breathing right now, I feel a gurgling in my throat, and I'm trying to cough it out, and I think I just got that. So I do apologize for the coughings and stuff right there. Okay, the gurgling's gone. It's not bad, but if y'all remember when I was doing the thing about recording, I was talking about being sick. I didn't stop working or pushing myself. That's one of my flaws. There was a time in my life where I took it too chill and too easy. And I feel like now to make up for it, I'm doubling down and working real hard. But at times when I'm sick or I need rest, I don't always recognize it. And that's one of my own flaws. And when that does happen, I'm very good at controlling my anger and attitude. I never blow up. But I can feel it in the mental and in the spirit, a disruption. So I don't like that disruption. I don't like feeling that way. And that kind of do happen the more and more I push myself. It's rare, to be honest. Much more rare nowadays than it used to be when I was younger. It wasn't too hard to set me off when I was a kid. When I mean a kid, I'm even meaning mid early 20s. If you are in your mid and early 20s and you live a different life and you feel like you've grown and experienced stuff, then that's your life. I'm talking your life. I mean, with me, I was a lazy dude. I had a dream to be a music teacher. I wanted to teach music. I wanted to focus on middle school specifically. That never happened. I messed it up, and then other things happened that made it even harder. That door shut in my face. And I can see why, as an older, wiser, hippie individual, the dude that I am today, can say, yeah, that boy back then didn't know what man I wanted to be growing into, kind of a thing. And I've kind of met that man now, but now I'm refining that man. So that's what, with this channel and everything, you see when I be talking, it's like, I'm not the big swami dude. I love all the wonderful questions I'm getting from animals, and people are like, "Man, that makes a lot of sense and stuff." I'm getting, I'm talking my opinions and my expertises, and it's helping people, and that is so cool to me. I love that. I love them helping, and that's just a blessing. I'm literally at a loss for words. I want to keep gushing about how awesome y'all making me feel as you ask my channel these questions, as you talk to me. I mean, the comments, the likes, and stuff. I see all of it. I keep track of it all. And every time you guys subscribe and like something, that brings me closer to my goal. Because the more you guys do that, the closer I can get to becoming sort of like an affiliate with YouTube and something. I'm never going to stop my day job. My dream is to own an animal sanctuary that specifically features invasive and injured animals. No big zoo creatures. No, I'm not looking for that. I live in North America, so the Florida Everglades has tokay geckos, iguanas, pretty much chameleons, horned chameleons, all sorts of anacondas and stuff, pythons that don't belong in that environment because back during a terrible hurricane, it thrashed and wrecked through a reptile enclosure area, a center that held reptiles. And after that happened, they couldn't recover them all. Of course, some of them did not make it through the storm, and those that did settled down very quickly in the Everglades because that is a wonderful environment for reptilians and amphibians as well. So that kind of stuff should not really be in nature, and there's calling, there's gathering, there's things that need to be done to protect the environment because of an unfortunate situation. And for me to make a sanctuary for these creatures, and not only that, use it for education, open up for people to visit, do educational tours and stuff, talk about these creatures. If we can learn to love plants and animals, imagine how much we can learn to love ourselves and each other. So that's my thing with this, and y'all just doing what you do by subscribing, commenting, liking, all that, pushing the algorithms out there to gather more like-minded individuals that just want to learn about animals and nature in a positive way. You guys are doing that for me, and that is so cool. I'm so freaking thankful. So tonight's video is just explaining where I'm at. We talked a little bit about the D&D I be doing, talked a little bit about my dreams, things about what I know in my locality, and so on. More topics and things to come, especially with the New Year's coming up. I will, on New Year's Eve, do a video explaining about New Year's resolutions and how you can do it positively and healthily, kind of a thing, because I've been practicing it for quite a few years, and I'm digging my vibe on it. So if it helps you, cool. If not, don't worry about it. I'm only trying to help. If my advice won't help you, that's okay. You will find someone who will help you. I'm just taking it one step at a time and telling you how I be doing it. And I hope that it helps you guys as well. From some of what y'all be saying, it is. And that is, again, blessing me in such a positive way. You are humbling this hippie. So thank you. Y'all be good. You're absolutely awesome. And you should always remember that. With that, peace out.